Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Peter, we're about to see how good.
And Messi! There's an early warning shot across the bow.
Messi clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Bulgaria with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Played into space. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's played it back. It's a good spell of possession, this. This might... And he shoots! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Oh, what's he done? He's had a shot! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Cannavaro deals with that comfortably.
Bulgaria are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Has a look and plays it forward. And now the breakaway. Chips it through. And it's Hullet. Well, that pass isn't the best. Rijkaard. Bulgaria are one down despite having the better chances here. That'll be a throw-in. Zanetti conjures time and space where few can. And the pass is intercepted. Thuram. Pirlo. Vieira. And it's Ferry. Rummenigge. Vieira. This is a promising build-up. Kimmich. Oh, good-looking ball. Now, can they get him away? It's a pretty loose pass. That is ended up in no man's land. Rijkaard. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Now it's Hullet. Can he finish? Oh, good finish. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Ferry has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
You just can't argue with the referee there, Peter. He spelt it out for him earlier.
Messi is standing over this one.
Cannavaro. That's Rijkaard. And here's Messi. Messi. Oh, this is a terrific run. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Messi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Dani Olmo. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Oh, this looks sharp.
This is the time you need that pace.
Bulgaria are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Pinches it off him. Pirlo. Red Star have a free kick. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Bulgaria do have a chance to counter here. Kimmich. Vieira does really well to win the ball there.
2 added minutes has been
Beyond the
indicated.
defence. He's picked. Great chance! Now, can they get it? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Terrific effort! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for the run. And that's been intercepted. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation.
Down to business again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Great vision. Vieira. Lovely, now then. And he's gone back with it. There's the shot! Great challenge, time to perfection.
Now there's a great block, if ever there was one.
Oh, it's Pirlo. Pirlo has been caught there, it's a foul. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
Now it's Messi. Pedri. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That has not gone well. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Not the most accurate pass. Dixon. No way through there.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Just about up to the hour now. Now it's Messi. Kimmich is onto this. And he can thump it away. Gullit is onto it in a flash. Dani Olmo, passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this... He's having a hit! Oh, nearly.
Substitution for Bulgaria. Number
So
7,
changes afoot here,
Mbappe.
and from both sides.
Number 8, Petri. Number 20,
Bulgaria
Conte.
still have the cards to
Number
affect this
19,
game.
Dani Olmo. Coming on the field.
No joy this
number
time.
21, Erling
Well, a
Haaland.
glitch with the rangefinder there,
18,
and evident
Mateo.
annoyance.
Number
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and
McAllister.
he knows it.
Number 24, Raul.
And here's Haaland.
Substitutions taking place.
McAllister! It's a goal! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Nicely shaped ball. Good ball, good take.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Messi. Chooses to go crossfield. And this is Raul. Nice interception, well timed. And he's there to get it away. Gullit might just make this. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking to play him in. Gullit. And a chance! And that really should have been that.
Gullit has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Substitution for Bulgaria. Number 9.
So we have movement on both
Messi.
benches.
Coming on the field is number 22, Bellingham. Substitution in progress.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Chance! And again, he is at his elastic best. Red Star have their second corner now. They've played it short. Always chance, surely! It's loose, and it's come back out to him. And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Well, that looked very much like a case of stage fright. His job is to steer clear of the keeper.
Strong running down that left flank. Well seen, saw that coming.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 3 minutes added time.
McAllister. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. That's a... And the shot! Oh, what a big... And again! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Can he finish? And that's in. They have stolen level at the last. So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be...
Nothing in it still. We move to extra time. So still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more. Into extra time we go. Bulgaria displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? Now it's Bellingham. Nedved, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. And here's Bellingham. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Haaland. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Red Star are looking to break at pace. Pullet really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
This looks promising. Desailly is there to clear. And that's been won straight back. Mateus. Bellingham. Nedved. Haaland does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Looking for options for movement. Cross in. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Pullet. Now it's Alvarez. Now he's got space here. Oh, played right into his path. Defending of the desperate variety. Park Ji-sung. And he's in, and Cruyff! Oh, he's done it! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? That was a given. It always was.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of
So there's the whistle, and we will have
Just
a brief break.
We would like to inform you that CCTV
The teams then
is now in
separated by
operation
just
for your
one
safety.
significant moment. How telling will that be? The next 15 minutes will decide.
Substitution for Bulgaria, number 6, Joshua Kimmich. Coming on to
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes?
Olise.
They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end?
Cruyff finding himself in space. So, third corner of the game. Oh, he's been... takes a shot! And he's stuck it away! Red Star now in a position far more desirable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Could move up a gear here.
Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Alvarez. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Raul. And that is exemplary defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Tries a shot!
Oh, off the bar! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Olise deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Haaland. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Nedved. That is a great pick out. And it's made its way to him. He's got away. And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? That's an imaginative pass. And that intercept. Nedved! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Time.
It's gone out for a throw-in. And that is as far as it goes. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's the throw.
Nicely weighted ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He is through here! And it's played into the middle. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Shot a goal! Referee's given a throw. And that's definitely not his best. We're talking a genuinely... Shoots! And that is doing no harm at all. Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. Pirlo. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Knocks it into space, and this is Hullet. Pedri, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Probing pass. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Played back to the goalkeeper.
What a throw in. Zanetti delivers.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Here comes another cross.
Bulgaria yet to have an attempt on goal. Mateus is wide and looking to get onto this.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bulgaria have got it back and they'll have another go. The ball goes in. Desai gets it away. And it's gone back to the keeper. Zanetti plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Mateus. Messi. And Mateus. Lovely, now then. That is Conte. Played out wide. Now who's going to be first to this? He's on it, can he get Pedri? Deftly away.
Pedri really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Gullit, great vision. Mateus in acres of space out wide. And it's Zanetti. Dixon.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, Red, nice interception. And that was very necessary. Doué. Vieira. Doué. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rijkaard. This is a promising build-up. Conte. And Mateus. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's only too happy to take that back. Mateus. So what can they make of this? And it's Gullit. Vieira. That's the end of the first 45. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And here's Gullit.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And now they can clear their lines. Messi. That's good vision. That is good alertness. Pirlo. Chance here to counter. Doué. That'll be a throw. Doué, aimed at the far side. And that's the keeper's ball.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
That is ended up in no man's land. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he can clear it away. And here's the chance to counter.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
60 minutes played. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Rummenigge. Kante wins the duel this time. And back to the keeper they go. Can he spark a counter here? Messi. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And still, we await the first breakthrough. And it's Doué.
Oh, that's a key interception. Doué is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now, this could be a chance. Just about up to 75 minutes. Rummenigge is fouled.
Substitution for Bulgaria. Number
The two
7.
coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Messi. Number 18. Mateus. Number 8. Petri. Coming on the field. Number
Cruyff.
21.
Looking for options for movement.
Number 24.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Number 5. McAllister. Substitution.
That's a good ball out wide.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's having a shot! Off the post! Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. McAllister wants to run onto this. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Bulgaria have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Red Star clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Kimmich. And he's cut it out.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
And he's taking no chances there.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nice interception, well timed. Cannavaro. Nothing in it still. We move to extra time. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
Will be removed. Thank you very much for your
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more. "90 minutes gone, and nothing between them still. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And it's Bellingham. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, he's bustling through here! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. The less said about that pass, the better.
All the way back.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. Searching pass he's played there. Pass somewhat off target. Rijkaard. McAllister is the team's great visionary. That's going wide left. Chips it through. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And it's Bellingham. Park Ji-sung. Alvarez, renowned for his long-range shooting. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Rijkaard. So that was it, the first period of extra time.
I'd like to inform you now that the latest travel
Halfway through
information
extra
is currently
time,
being
and
displayed
still
on
we
the
are
screen.
deadlocked. Is it time for a hero to step up and to grab the headlines here?
And the action has already restarted. 15 minutes to find a winner, or else penalties.
Oh, great leap!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's McAllister.
And now the breakaway.
Mbappe looking to receive it in space. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Haaland. Thuram proves too strong, too smart.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Desailly is there to clear. That has not gone well. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Raul. Rijkaard. Now it's Bellingham. He's in plenty of space here.
Well played and well cleared.
Zanetti is onto this. That's it, there is no more. It is going to penalties. 90 minutes and then another 30, and Jim, here we are.
Well, Peter, I think you can only be amazed with the level of endeavour and industry shown by everyone here. OK, two sides ultimately cancel each other out, but I think everyone has put in a hell of a shift here.
A brief rest, and then it will be time to refocus. It is that dreaded time. All eyes on him as he places the ball. Haaland is over the first kick. And he does it with poise.
That's the example they will want to follow.
Mbappe, the next man to walk up to the spot.
Never looked in doubt, really.
So both teams on the board. Kimmich
is the man who's second in line. Oh, sent him the wrong way.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Alvarez is second man up. Right in the bottom corner. Some nerve.
Good penalty. The keeper might have done him a favour in committing just a bit early.
Dixon, the third man up.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
We're on to number 3 here. Big character, big moment, big save. Bulgaria are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. Up by 2. Will that prove decisive?
Well, this is effectively a very welcome cushion, Peter.
Yes, that's how you do it.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Bulgaria on the verge. He's done it! Feel the relief! Bulgaria have won it by the barest of margins. Two sides more or less inseparable until the final kick of the ball from the... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Bulgaria.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Mbappe. Stood up well to him there.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being...
Big chance! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he was alert to it. And he's quick to get rid. And it's Kimmich. Messi. Good running, strong and purposeful. Desailly, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Can he latch on to this? Rummenigge. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Red Star with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Pirlo plays it short. Now it's Pirlo. In once more.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Mateus clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
You just can't argue with the referee there, Peter. He spelt it out for him earlier.
Takes a shot! And yes, it's there! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
It's a searching pass. And he cuts out the supply. Good effort.
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Dixon. Pedri. No way through.
Bulgaria can try it again now.
Corner number 2 then. Vieira with the clearance. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And he's managed to get free. Rummenigge proves just a little bit too strong. Pedri, the magician. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And they're back on the ball again. Oh, good-looking ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. Looking for options for movement. And that's been... And the finish! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Mateus. Now it's Kimmich. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, no joy this time. And they've got rid. 5 minutes till the break. He won't be happy with that one. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Doué. Vieira. Oh, strongly challenged there. Driving forward. Conte. There he goes, motoring forward. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
There will be 3 minutes
Zanetti.
added time.
That is good progress on the left. It's played through for him. He has found the way through. Has a look and plays it forward. Doué. He's being urged to shoot. Great chance! Superb goal! Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That is simply...
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
A quick reminder.
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Thank you
Well, I
for your
think the message from the
cooperation.
manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Bulgaria really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Conte. And it's Zanetti. There's the crossfield ball. Very calmly anticipates. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And no, that was never going to make it. Doué. Pirlo. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Substitution for Bulgaria. Number
Time then
7,
for the first substitution of the game.
Number 9, Messi. Number 18, Mateus.
Driving on and making good
Number
progress.
8, Pedri.
Now he's got space
Coming
here.
on the field,
Well,
number
quality
21,
clearly deserted him at the crucial
William.
moment.
He
Number
made it look
24,
a bit predictable.
Raul. Number 22, Bellingham. Number 5,
Played out wide.
McAllister.
Aims beyond the defence. Chance! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Doué. Red Star appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And it's Kimmich. Great vision. Corner it is.
Substitutions taking place.
So, third corner of the game.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Conte. This looks promising. McAllister! Bulgaria perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, good finish. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Good read, needed to be. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Kimmich. Nicely weighted ball. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Oh, that's real confidence in that tackle. He got himself in the perfect position.
Casillas. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. McAllister. Roll, going face-to-face with his great rival. That is a crunching tackle. And that's clear-cut, it's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Conte. Coming on the field is number 19, Dani Olmo. Substitution.
McAllister. Caresses it through. Opts to play it back. He's in a great position here. And that's... And a chance! Well taken goal. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Just one in it now.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
The final 5 minutes. Zanetti. Kimmich. Threads one in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Casillas deals with that nice and simple.
4 added
Red
minutes
Star
has been indicated.
really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Bellingham. And here's Raul.
Tries to pass it through. And he can thump it away.
And that's that. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Please turn your
Bulgaria
attention to
never
the
really
screen
got
for
into this
information
game. I
provided
think
by the
conceding
local
early
police.
as they did seemed to completely undermine whatever had been put in place before they left that dressing room, and they just didn't readjust to it at all.